Morning everybody. So just another little video on it's too hard. Like, how many times do we say it's too hard before we even do it, or while we're actually doing it? Like, it's something that we all do it. Like, I'm not immune to it. Like, it's something that's like, oh, it's too hard, I just can't be bothered. Or it's too hard, I'll start procrastinating, find distractions. And I see it a lot in the gym with everybody going, oh, but it's too hard, it's too hard. I'm like, yeah, of course it's hard, but if this is the hardest thing that you've had to do all day, that's pretty awesome. Like, you chose to come to the gym, you chose to do what you're doing. So if it is hard, that's good, because if you challenge yourself, that gives you an opportunity to create growth. So in those challenges, in those hard times, that's an opportunity for you to take that challenge, that hard moment, to grow, to push down those barriers, those walls that you have up, to step into a new version of you, or to, we've all got these barriers, we've all got these walls up, we've all got something around us protecting us. We're like protecting ourselves from the hard, from the uncomfortable, from the stuff that challenges us. But you know what? That's life. And if we can change the way we speak, or change the way we look at each situation, which I'm learning, and I still do it every day, and I share it with my girls that I coach, I share it with the program that I do. It's like, if you can go in and just like, instead of saying I can't do it or it's too hard, it's like, I can do it. I'm trying to try my best. This is hard, but I'm going to try my best as long as I do my best. Just changing that simple shift in your language can change the way you get through the challenges, whether it takes you longer, but it's better than giving up. It's better than staying stuck where you are right now. You know what? If you're stuck because you're constantly making up excuses to yourself, if you're constantly saying it's too hard, or I'll just start tomorrow, I'll start the next day, like we all do it. We all get stuck in those things because we're conditioned that if things are hard, we just give up, or we get somebody else, we blame others why we're not doing it. So it's like, what excuses are you telling yourself? Like, it's excuse week for my girls in my program, and this is something that I did for myself, and I found it so empowering, is writing out all the excuses we tell ourselves. Like, big one is it's too hard, or I can't be bothered, or I can't afford it, or I don't have time. All these excuses, or is it lots that go through your head, write them out on a piece of paper, all of them, and call bullshit on them. Write bullshit next to it, like, and really be honest with yourself. Like, why is that an excuse, and why is that really true? Like, what excuses do you tell yourself, and how is that holding you back from where you want to be? Because I have some that go through my head right now, and it's not serving me, and it's not doing me any justice, and it doesn't make me feel good. So that's why I'm like sharing this with you, is that I have excuses. We all do, but I don't want to be controlled by them. I don't want them to keep dictating my life or where I am right now. So I wanted to share this with you, because I know I'm not alone in this situation. Is that what excuses? It's too hard. Maybe it is hard, but it's not too hard. It's meant to be hard, right? Like, I've done hard shit in my life. You've all probably done hard shit. Like, hard is different to everybody, yeah? What's hard for me might not be hard for you, but what is hard for you might not be hard for me. And that's where we got to get out of that comparison thing, and know that our hards are different, but don't fall victim to the challenge. Don't fall victim to your excuses. Don't fall victim to the I can't, or it's too hard, or I don't have time. Get out of that. Shift your mindset. Shift what is going through your head, and how can you use that as a tool to step forward? How can you use that as a tool to grow, instead of complaining? Like, stop complaining. That doesn't get you anywhere. And I don't sympathize for complainers anymore, because you know what, like, it does piss me off. But I'll be honest, and I know I do it as well, but it's like, I can catch myself and have that self-awareness. So sharing that with you guys is knowing that in those moments when you are complaining, or where it is too hard and you make up those excuses, catch yourself and change that, shift that language from something negative to something empowering. And how can those words be empowering, and how can you use that to move forward in that challenge and grow rather than stay stuck? So this is just what I wanted to share, is this something that was in my forefront today, is that the excuses and the too hard basket is like, how can you get out of that, and how can you shift your mindset? Because I know that you can, and you will. And if you do, you create so much more growth for yourself, and so much more freedom, and so much more, less pity, and more like love and gratitude, and less blaming others, and less feeling sorry for yourself, and more like being proud and empowered and compassionate to you and to others. So next time you say it's too hard, or you can't do it, think of me. Think about where you want to go and why you're doing what you're doing, and know that you can get through it. You can do anything you put your mind to. It's just whether you believe you can or believe you can't, because that quote is so simple but so true. So have an amazing day, and I hope this video helped you out. See ya.